Acevedo, and welcome to a very special episode of the Curator's Corner. Today in this episode, we'll be looking at Arcadia and the time of California statehood. This week is the anniversary of California reaching statehood. California was designated as the 31st state in the Union on September 9th, 1850, making today the 170th anniversary of California becoming a state. In 1849, gold was discovered in California at Sutter's Mill in Sacramento Valley. This discovery was a catalyst for the 49ers movement, where many from the east traveled to the west to strike it rich in gold mining. This movement was also important in the creation of California as a state. At this time, the title for the deed of Rancho Santa Anita belonged to a man named Henry Dalton. Born in London in 1804, Henry Dalton would become an apprentice as a tailor and would travel the world, leaving London to go to Peru and Mexico. His business would bring him to Alta California and would later become the state of California. Dalton arrived in Los Angeles in 1843 via San Pedro Harbor. Los Angeles was a small town at the time and its population in the low thousands. Dalton saw the area's potential for hides, tallow, and land. Dalton spent years purchasing ranchos among the foothills of San Gabriel Mountains. His purchases would encompass today's Azusa, Monrovia, Irwindale, Baldwin Park, El Monte, Sierra Madre, Pasadena, and San Marino. And in 1847, Dalton purchased Rancho Santa Anita from Scottish-born Mexican citizen Hugo Reed. Dalton paid a reported $2,700 for 13,000 acres, making him one of the largest landowners in the region, owning over 45,000 acres. Dalton was mostly an absentee landlord of Rancho Santa Anita, preferring to live and work in his Rancho El Sousa, or Azusa, property instead. However, Dalton did begin to invest in a water irrigation system that would bring water down from the San Gabriel Mountains to his properties in the foothills. This, however, would prove disastrous for Dalton. In 1846, the Mexican-American War began. The war devastated Dalton's fortunes. Dalton invested in Mexican government during the war, but was unable to recuperate his losses at the end of the war. This time was a period of much disorganization and confusion. Many ranchers did not know that California had been made a state for about 2 years, since it took so much time to reach this area. After California was made a state, Dalton had to deal with many squatters, mostly U.S. citizens from the east moving out west, settling on what they believed was on government land. They were very attracted to the availability of fresh water from Dalton's water irrigation system. Dalton lost Azusa due to the squatters' rights. And after California became a state, landowners were forced to prove their holdings through the years of expensive litigation. After much financial loss, Dalton sold Rancho Santa Anita to Joseph A. Rowe in 1854 for $33,000. Rowe would be the first owner of Santa Anita born in the Americas. A circus performer by trade, he traveled as far as Venezuela, the West Indies, Cuba, San Diego, and New Orleans. In 1849, Rowe decided to travel to California, arriving in San Francisco in 1849, the year before California was designated a state. Rowe introduced the Rowe Olympic Circus, the first circus of the West. Looking to settle down, Rowe and his wife Eliza purchased Rancho Santa Anita in 1854. If we look at the region through Rancho Santa Anita, we can see the development of Alta California into a state. Thanks once again for joining us for this very special episode of the Curator's Corner. We hope to see you next time. Bye!